Hey, congratulations. You have found a very special show on the internet we call Date Night. Season 2 in space. Sometimes I forget to say the second part. I'm DM Matt, and I made a world with someone whose named Hertz and made a store named Hertz. So he called it Yurt's Hertz. We can all just sit in that for a little bit. It's pretty disappointing. People who didn't come up with really dumb names are Nate, who plays the Kraken.
The Kraken. RO can't come to the phone right now. Somewhere out in space.
That's right. That's right.
Well, you're on me.
Other,
Sorry.
no, you're okay. Other people out in space. Let's go right to Shefa, who plays Sheva. My lord, I can't do it. It's impossible.
I'm in space, and it's canon that Space Shava looks like Tifa.
That's right. It is canon. It may have been canon offline first, but now it's canon online. People who we also hope are iconically dressed is Ian, who plays Rimardo.
I'm definitely not iconically dressed right now.
That's disappointing.
I'm in like the after work slob wear.
I am also actually it randomly got to 84 degrees in South Dakota, so my basement is freezing. So I'm wearing my national championship sweatshirt. Yeah. Don't be impressed. It was from when I was like 14.
National champ.
National champ. Hey, so we did a thing last week. It was like a shopping episode where you guys didn't have any money, so some of the stuff you actually couldn't shop for. But at the end of that episode, you guys ended at Fleek's, a owner of a bar and the quest giver of the town, basically the bounty hunter headquarters. You guys ended with kind of a rallying call behind people hating Helmtrex Corporation, which is fine. Rebellion is legal in the galaxy. So you guys are currently rebelling. People started to buy you drinks. We're going to start, before we even get to our intro song, before you guys have your moments of silence, what does the sandwich do? Is there... The Kraken has drank alcohols for the first time-ish. Not the first time, because you spit out the last time.
Yep. I had to drink this one.
You did. And was it one sip or two sips? I'm trying to remember. I think you had two. No, you only had the one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I probably won't have any more.
Right. You are currently sad because they don't have a Dunkel Grot drink. But the rest of the patrons there are drinks just lining up at the tables for everyone. But here's my question. I guess we know the answer for the Kraken. But for Rimardo and Sheva, are you guys accepting these drinks?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. That's all I needed to know.
Obviously, is going to accept any drink.
Yeah, I figured that was a safe bet. So I did already pre-make the map that I thought you guys were going to want.
Any drink that you give her, he will just immediately drink.
That's fair. That's fair. Hey Nate, I have a special request.
Yes.
I was a big dummy head last week, and I never turned on NATO Vision, so no one got to see this map whatsoever in all of the people. I'm going to flip over to NATO Vision, hit the theme song, and I'll let you just kind of go over the Rebellion center of Plexenheal. So here we go. NATO Vision and theme song go. Perfect. Yeah, this is the Rebellion Center of Plexenheal, a very military-esque planet run by Helmtrex, but Helmtrex, being the kind overlords, allow rebellion. It's legal. Why? Who knows? But it's legal. So there are people who outright love Helmtrex. There are people who outright hate Helmtrex, and sometimes there's fights, but it is currently legal. So take that as you will. You are all currently getting super schmammered over at Fleek's. You guys are out of money. You've never had money, I guess, to begin with.
We had like 30 AC.
Yes, you did.
Like one Blix.
Yep. Which is fair, because... Oh, side note, I forgot to tell you guys. I accidentally made a drink last night. I didn't make it accidentally. I made a drink. I put an entire bag of sour warheads in a bottle of Tito's vodka. So if you're wondering what that turns out, it turns out like this. So...
Ooh.
And we're going to find out what happens.
Is it good?
It wasn't good, but I put a little bit of cran apple juice in there, and it turned a lot better.
Was it good? Point of fact, it was not.
It was not. No, it just tasted like Tito's, but for some reason, a small man with soured Skittles was punching my tongue. So
Probably
the night,
like taking a shot and eating Skittles.
yeah, it's pretty much what was happening. But like the Skittles were pre-chewed, and it was weird. So you guys are at Fleek's. Drinks are flying left and right. Does anyone have any agenda? If not, we are going to skip the fun stuff and go straight to the hangover. But if anyone has any fun agenda, you let me know.
The Kraken puts out his arm to arm wrestle Fleeks.
Absolutely. Yeah, I'd say we go for it. She'll just kind of look at your arm and go, "You're finally picking your head up for an arm wrestle." Okay. She puts out her left hand.
Oh. All right.
Okay.
Kraken gonna look, and he's gonna use his tactics and strength.
Okay. Funny enough, she will also use tactics and strength. She's gonna look you in the eye and go, "House rules?"
I don't know.
House rules. House rules mean, and she points over to the board. Oh, my eye started crying. Don't cry, eye. She points over to the board, and it says, "No punching."
Oh yeah, that is just arm wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
All
Doesn't
right.
say anything about kicking.
Why would you kick?
Why wouldn't you? She puts her left arm up.
All right, I got a mastery in strength and proficient in tactics. So 3 dice.
3 dice. She will also be rolling 3 dice. Sir,
Go.
good luck to you, Mr. the Kraken.
All right. Hoocha!
It's a stalemate. You guys kind of lean. She kind of gets the upper hand, then you get the upper hand, and you guys are kind of sitting in the middle again. She will take this time to kick you in the shin. Would you like to continue?
Yes.
Okay. Take 1 dice away.
Oh goodness.
She will still be rolling 3.
She's playing dirty.
Oh my lord. Okay. I do have my dice down here, Nate, at the very bottom of the screen. The last round, by the way, was 7, 7, and 4.
I got 7 and 3.
Absolutely. So, what we have here is a success and a fumbled success. She unfortunately got a 6. So you kind of take
The Kraken's eyes turn the opposite direction.
your eyes go the opposite direction. Obviously, that causes her to slip. She was getting cocky and she was about to take a sip of her drink and fully spills it on herself, but then recovers. What would you like to do?
The Kraken's going to win.
Okay, you can have your third dice back.
Right.
There are a few side bets going on. There is an argument happening somewhere towards the back of the bar, just so you are all aware of that. It is getting louder and louder.
So it's happening in your bar.
She looks over, she goes, "There is something happening in my bar. An arm wrestling contest."
Whoa.
Can I eavesdrop while the arm wrestling is going on?
Absolutely. Nate, Fleeks rolled a 7, 3, and a 1, just so you're aware.
Oh, man. This is probably where Dice Maiden will hurt.
It's gonna get you.
Oh, I rolled an 8!
Okay.
And 2 6s.
You got all
Here goes
successes.
Dylan again.
Here's what happens. You know what? Ian, roll me. Give me a blend check to see kind of if you can eavesdrop over there or not.
What do I roll for that? I think I have a check mark in stealth or hide.
That's your social. It would be under your social skills.
Oh.
He has a proficiency.
Oh, I do. Okay.
There you
So
go.
I have one check mark in it, so it's
And
two,
let me
I
know
believe.
what you're gonna add to it. You can always add something to it. Always use 2 skills if you can think of it.
Mimic?
Let me see. Yeah, what other skills do I have here?
Charm. Mimic.
I don't know if I. Actually, I'll use hide as well because I have a check mark in that. So he's just gonna kind of like try to. Everybody's paying attention to the Kraken and arm wrestling. He's gonna kind of like fade into the crowd and kind of drift closer to them.
Absolutely. Go ahead and roll that. As you roll that, the Kraken, you watch as Fleek's arm goes all the way back, barely touches the edge of the table, but touches nonetheless. What do you do?
This was pretty fun. Thank you.
All right, she grabs you and goes back like nothing ever happened. She goes, "No one called it. Nobody called it." She's just squeezing you right in the middle. So think of how you would like to react to that, Mr. the Kraken.
Am I still rolling on my 8?
So your successes, your 8 totally overtook her 7, and you had two other successes. So I just took it from her. She lost. She is pretending like nothing happened. She's outright cheating, saying no one counted it, no one called it.
Alrighty. I guess it's your house. Your rules. The Kraken just lets go.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But he knows. He knows.
He does know. Romardo got an 8, correct?
Yeah.
Kind of blending in, sneaking into the crowd. You do start to hear this. What do you mean? We're not gonna take a dive. We're the champions of the rebellion. And you can just hear this person like, "I'm offering you a lot of KC. You need to take this dive." So that is the kind of conversation you're starting to hear in the background. The Kraken. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, you remember like the wrist con thing that I took when Z fell out?
Mm-hmm.
Is it got like a camera phone function on it?
There is always like a hollow call type things. Yes, you can most
Yeah, like
certainly pull that up.
Romardo would just like kind of discreetly start just like videotaping their whole back and forth and like make sure to record their faces and stuff.
Okay, okay. Who are you sending that to?
Oh, can you just record it?
Unfortunately, it's got to be live.
Oh, okay. It's got I'd probably send it to Z.
Okay. Z and Tester famously aren't currently with you guys. They really didn't give an explanation. They just kind of gave you a go shop, see what you
Actually,
get.
I'd send it to Tester. Actually, I think if I could revise that.
Absolutely, absolutely. Okay. Perfect. So you are currently recording that. Is there anything Shava is doing? Drinks are flying your way. People have 1,000 questions of who you guys are. But as of right now, everyone's pretty much preoccupied with this arm wrestling competition. There are things that it is the classic tavern experience just in space.
And always send that information to Barnaby. He's the guy in the chair.
He is the guy in the chair.
Oh, can it be sent to multiple people?
Absolutely. It's just a click of a button.
Actually, I hear you'd probably loop Barnaby in that as well. I forgot Barnaby was with us for a moment.
Okay. Yeah, Barnaby is there. He is not currently with you guys, but he is there.
And like Romardo would kind of like be muttering into it too, like if you can record this to play back later, that would be great.
Okay.
I like. I was wondering if I can find like intimidate someone doing like something about the area or like.
You bet. I heard that secondhand through Ian's bike,
Oh,
Oh, you're muted, aren't you?
but I heard something about intimidation, which classic Shava.
She was talking there.
Yeah, I want some people to like talk to me. I want to try and talk some information out of some people. Maybe intimidate a drink out of someone.
Oh, absolutely. So there are kind of two tiers of drinks here, which you're offered both. One is like your typical kind of get loosey goosey drunk kind of drinks. The other is like an experience drink where, depending on what kind of drink you get in the mix, it takes you somewhere for a brief moment in your mind. So last week you guys were at a extremely high mountain peak for a brief moment in time. So it's up to you.
Yeah, I'm gonna have both.
Absolutely.
Well, you also can't lie in that.
Some of them. It just kind of depends.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Yeah. So you get a few drinks. So some individuals obviously are like, okay, hey, thanks, good luck, and we're rooting for you, and like they turn around and you try to intimidate them for more. Is that the idea?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
What do you say? I'll give you the situation. There is a droid who comes first, and he just sets it down and just nods and he goes, "Good luck to you guys," and like starts to walk away. He hands you just a regular drinky drink, nothing fancy.
You're gonna be the one that needs luck. That's all you give me.
Go ahead and roll for it, but he won't turn around, but his head will turn. And you just see eyes go from blue to yellow, and you feel like a weird heat, like from head to toe. You're not sure what it was, but you felt it go from bottom to top.
Is it gonna do it? No. Am I rolling this now?
Haha. Okay. So yeah, it's a success. It's fumbled. I think the fumble is what would Shave currently have on her that a droid would be like, whoop, that was not what I was expecting.
A magnet.
Okay, so you feel this scan go from like head to toe. It gets to like shoulder height or wherever your magnet is, and you see him fully like panic for a second. He goes, "Last request, drink," and he heads over to the bar. And yeah, he will bring you back. He'll bring you back another drink for sure. Let's see. The next, a small Jinx, who is like, almost think of them as like sickly looking rabbits with wings. Kind of like fly. Yeah, they're kind of gross looking. It kind of flies over and like slides this giant mega margarita over to you, and he grabs the straw and just tosses it and goes, "The straws just slow you down," and he flies away.
My only regret is that I can't high five them.
That's very fair. He flies away. Do you take a sip of this drink? It's blue in nature, but as you like pick it up, it like swirls into like a darker blue, like a wavy kind of blue.
Yeah, you know I'm drinking it.
Okay, absolutely. You find yourself on like just nothing but aggressive ocean as it's like splashing you back and forth, and you look over and you just see this like futuristic sea captain go, "Who in the and you're gone. Mr. the Kraken.
Yeah.
This arm wrestling contest ends. You let go. She was kind of in phase, and she goes, and she waits. Do you say anything?
It's like house rules. The Kraken eats a peanut.
Okay. She kind of looks over and she goes, It's true. This one they call the Kraken is a trooper. Get him the roasted peanuts." As a kind of bowl of steaming peanuts comes by, and she goes, "Anything else? We enjoy a good sport around here."
I think I'll just enjoy the roasted peanuts.
Let me know if you need anything. And Fleeks kind of walks away. She does walk over to like that argument happening, but the second she leaves, a very small individual. He seems to be a Jinx that like tried to splice with a different race and just doesn't quite look right now. Kind of like walked up to you and goes, "Here you're looking for like a special one, a drink. Take you somewhere different."
I am, but they said they didn't have it, so I'm okay.
Well, I have kind of a big deal about making special, the ones for people who have different ideas.
Oh wow, that's cool.
Yeah. It's not exactly legal, but some people have some things they need to work through.
Not illegal.
It's called star shining. It takes me a day or two, but whatever you're looking for.
But if it's not legal, it sounds like you need some justice.
What's justice? Good?
Yeah, it is. Justice kick.
Oh, God. This tiny little, this is maybe like an oversized football-sized creature, just kind of flying at kneecap level. Yeah, go ahead.
I guess I'll do melee.
Yeah, absolutely melee. Just
I guess I'm proficient in it. So do I do 2 die?
yep, that would be 2. Yep.
I'll say I think we came here looking for a job, and we're gonna get drunk and tear the place up.
I have no idea what you're talking about. Um. Yeah. This is a Jinx are not known for their constitution here. In this system, Jinx are basically people who just work for like 30 on years, and then they rest for the other.
Oh man, I think I should have been rolling way more dice.
Possibly.
Kick the little guy.
Yeah. Because I had proficiency in tactics, which you'd have given me 2, and then
Yep.
I mastered in strength.
Yep, that would have been 5.
Oh, wow. The Kraken was not. He's not taking this seriously.
Okay, so this kick, I mean, it's a bar. It's gonna bump. You kick this Jinx into like 3 different people, and then it crashes into like someone's like card game. He like gets up and goes, "He kicked me. He kicked me in my whole body."
Keep on the straight and narrow.
Everyone kind of looks over and like he's not like broken, but he is hurt and he's not trying to get up. And Fleeks just looks over and goes, "What was that about?
He was doing something illegal.
What?"
The Kraken doesn't like trying to make an illegal drink, and that's not cool.
Oh
The
my
Kraken
sweet
deals justice.
Zips, get out! We don't really tell him not to, but it is illegal. I should have told you. That's Zips. Get out of here.
Justice.
He's like kind of pulled out and like tossed into the street. She goes, I mean, sometimes people have tragedies they try to get past by drinking and it doesn't work. And so like he tries to help them by letting him relive some memories and just alters them a little bit. He's good. He's good at what he does, but it is technically illegal because he doesn't own a business.
Mm-hmm. Well,
And
he
you-
should start a business.
Well, I keep offering him, but he like wants so much KC. It's outrageous.
If it's gonna help people in the long run, you're gonna make more KC. What just happened came out of my mouth.
Huh. It
The Kaggle just the Kraken did an insight,
yeah.
and he's confused right now.
Yeah, he Fleeks kind of looks around. She goes, I'll think about it."
Yeah,
Huh.
you know, it'll help people. Like if it was legal, the Kraken would have done it.
How
Said
much
he got justice.
Let's say it was legal. How much would you have paid?
I don't. Well, I can count up to 100.
100 KC for one drink? You got yourself a deal.
I just know I can count to 100.
Like
Maybe like
that's
what's
the
a
most.
what's a yeah
Okay,
what's
that's okay.
what's like what's a lot of KC for a drink?
I mean, at least 20 KC would be pretty outrageous, but it would probably be a pretty good drink.
Then the Kraken like counts up to okay, and then he counts like 30, maybe like
Yeah.
50. I don't know. I can count but
I mean, I noticed you're not really drinking, which is fine.
No.
I mean, people have their own preference. And you kind of seem to be sad. If I got you something that makes you a little happy, not over the top happy, but just something that makes you a little happier, would you try a sip of it?
No, I think the drinking goes to the other parts of the sandwich. I gotta stay justice.
Who
I enjoy
wants
these.
a big smile? She like turns around and it's like people are like me. People are grabbing it and just giddy, laughing on the floor for about 30 seconds. They get back up like, whoa, those were the best times of my life.
Kraken eats a roasted peanut because he feels like this is like far better than a drink.
It sounds nice, but when you see people drink it, it's horrifying. Because they just hit the ground and writhe around for a while.
Oh yeah. Some people can hold in their smiles, but not everyone. Ricardo, this conversation has gotten a bit heated. In fact, one taller individual kind of steps up and like shoves the guy who's offering the deal. He goes, "No deal. We're not going to take this deal. We are here to show them how strong the rebellion." Bam! And a shot is fired at some point. And you just see like the side of this larger guy's cheek just like explode and it crashes into the table in front of you guys.
Oh, shit!
Everyone kind of like stands up real quick. Fleeks immediately pulls out 2 ballistic pistols and goes, "Who the hell just shot our champion?" And like no one immediately says anything, but there's like a pistol like reloading sound. There's like a
like Romardo was watching, right? So it's like Romardo's immediately when there's that silence and you hear the pew, just after a second or two of silence, you just hear Romardo. It was that guy.
Yeah, it's coming from somebody who's like back in the corner. And they just start laughing like he's not gonna be able to compete tomorrow. And it's a guy and he takes off his robe and it fully is Helmtreps Corporation, Admiral 2, Section 30. He's just laughing. He goes, "This was all I needed to do to get promoted." And people just immediately start grabbing him, punching him in the face. Fleeks just kind of walks over, breaks it up, and like pulls him and goes, "You are a dirtbag," and just bam gives him one like right to the temple.
Holy shit!
There's
Is that guy shot dead? Like Romardo's gonna go see if the guy's dead.
oh, he's not dead. His cheek is gone. He's fully in shock right now. He's like looking around the room like it's not that bad, right? It's not that bad.
Oh, you look good, buddy. He's gonna give you a nice scar.
Yeah.
The ladies are gonna love it.
He turns around to like some groupies that were with him and goes, "What do you think?" And they just vomit and run.
Look, it's just you might need a bit of rebranding.
It's starting
My friend Yurts, he makes these really cool tactical face masks.
Yeah.
Make it look very threatening, very masculine.
It feels like it hurts a lot more than you guys say it looks. Like it doesn't feel very good on my face.
Oh, I'm sure it doesn't feel very good right now. Does anybody have any morphine?
What's that? Do you guys hear that like really loud ringing sound? Is that like is the music broken?
Yes. Like I'm sure Romardo still hears music going.
I think I'm gonna maybe lay down for a minute. And like a bunch of people like rally behind this guy. They kind of pull him over.
Like helping. Yeah, Romardo's like helping like lower him to the ground really slowly and gently.
Okay. There is a battle scarred Jinx and a very shiny droid who the Jinx goes, "Hey, if he's not in, I'm out. I'm not going in there without him." And everyone's like, "Come on, we need representation." And he goes, I was gonna be the brains. He was gonna be the bronze. And that droid, what was your purpose? He just pulls out like 15 grenades. And he goes, yeah, he was the grenade guy. We're not doing this without him. And they just walk out of Fleek's. And everyone is just like, sorrow has hit everyone at the same time. Fleeks just kind of stands up. She goes, whole house, big smiles on me. Just head up to the bar. They're free. This is real bummer. She grabs a drink, much like I will.
The Kraken looks at Chicken Shelly. Do you see any like bodies that you like, Chicken Shelly? Like robots?
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Maybe we can get you that one. Well, not that one, but like one like it.
I kind of wanted an extra pair of arms. I've always thought Thor would be, just right.
Yeah. I think that we can probably do that.
I think
we just got to get that KC or something.
Yeah. Hey, could you pour some of that big smile in my beak?
Yeah.
I'm just curious.
Here you go.
And Chicken Shelly kind of just starts giggling for a little bit, drops down on the floor and laughs for about 2 minutes, and then slowly comes down and goes, I used to kill people.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah. But then I was better. I was better. I did some helping.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah. Those are good times.
They were. And then you were a Chicken Shelly for a while.
Yeah, that hasn't been fun.
Well,
have you still not enjoyed the chicken body?
Huh? Hey, Ricardo, what's up?
Did you? The chicken was the best we could do for the time being.
Yeah, no, I get it.
Yeah, Barnaby worked real hard.
Right, and I mean, I haven't seen him lately. We did like some studying for a while together, and that was pretty fun. I mean, I haven't even told him. I haven't even told him thank you yet.
Shelly.
Huh?
I have a couple questions for you, Shelly.
Yeah. Hey, can I get one more of those smiles real quick? Sorry, I haven't told him thank you yet. That's something I should have done.
My chicken friend wants a smile.
Please. Yeah, go ahead, shoot.
Everybody was like, could you speak in full sentences before we came through space, or was that only after?
No, I mean, I could think in full sentences. I remember, like, sometimes thinking, like, hey, you idiots, use that thing in your pocket, it's a potion. But I just couldn't say it.
Oh my God, you were fully aware in there.
Yeah, it was kind of a nightmare. Oh, thank you. And he just leans and takes a sip of the big smile and has about a 45-second giggle session before. Oh man, that was fun.
And
oh yeah,
back in that planet when things were exploding, I noticed that you were telling people to do things, and they did them.
Yeah. So you guys talked about when you guys were someone else for a little bit. I was also someone else. I was like some rich spoiled brat, but like had a bunch of servants. So I figured I'd try it out. Here, and it worked. Pretty cool. Yeah. It worked really well, if I'm being honest. That was much better than I expected. Yeah. I gotta shoot a guy.
That was helpful.
Yeah.
We are going to work on getting you a body. It's just, I'm sure they're expensive, so we need to get some money off this lady. And does anybody know what this guy's the champion of?
People are like watching everyone's focused on you guys. So like someone is like fully eavesdropping and is like, the Fireball tournament's coming up. It's gonna be pretty cool this year. They've got representatives from a lot of different categories. Like Helm Treks has their own. We were gonna have our own But yeah, the religious ones will be there and the scholars. It's
A
gonna be really
tournament
cool.
of fireballs.
Well, it's called Fireball. It's so let's say you have a cage and you put two angry well, I guess four now. You put four angry, hungry animals in the cage. And sometimes there's just big heavy explosion balls. It's can we just maybe run a replay of it? And Fleeks is like, I'm on it. And like these screens pop up. And you can see it's like this giant arena. And it seems kind of like a big game of dodgeball for a little bit until someone picks up one of these fireballs and it hits someone in the chest and they explode back like 25 feet. And then people are like, just wait for it. Just wait, first round. And it like flashes up first round over, and a random section of this arena just drops into a pit of lava. And like one person is like running for their life and doesn't quite make it. And you just see dead.
Oh my God.
Yeah, fireball. it's crazy.
How much goes to people who survive?
Well, I mean, the winners, the winners. Typically, it's about 2 million KC, but I mean, this year they're really breaking it apart. I mean, there's 4 contestants. They're saying the pot could be anywhere up to 10 million KC.
Whoa. Romardo, is that a lot?
That's many hundreds.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa.
You know, they say once you get the winnings, it's like a certain amount goes to this and a certain amount gets taken out for this. But I mean, still, even if that ended up being like 2 million, who cares, right? That's lifetime kind of KC right there.
I mean, I would be kind of mad, but not that mad.
Right. That's what I say.
Do people survive the lava?
Oh, no. It's one guy did for a little bit, and that got really weird. I mean, he lasted so long in that lava. The next round ended, and like it distracted 2 other people who died and fell in the lava.
I could survive.
Yeah, yeah, man. Good luck. But Fleeks also kind of like shoos everyone away. He goes, "Don't listen. It's like it's how we get the idiots to kill themselves. It's not worth wasting your time, wasting the rebellion on this. It's a good thing that we don't have anyone participating."
I mean, we do need money.
Yeah.
Yeah, but don't you guys want to be alive at the end of the day? If you guys are looking for money, I've got a gig. It's 50 KC. It's not that big. You just got to sneak in, get some information, sneak out. It couldn't be easier. Don't risk your life on this fireball tournament.
If like we risk our lives, can we get some really cool gear going into it?
I mean, you'd kind of have to maybe work that out with, Armin, or, I mean, you'd probably have to work with Armin and, Yurts, but I'm sure together they could probably, I know Yurts is all about sponsorships, so.
Yeah, look at my cape.
Yeah, it's nice. It's a little much, if I would say so myself, but.
Don't listen to her. Okay. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Romardo, the arm wrest. You want to know the winner of the arm wrestling contest?
I bet it was you.
Yeah.
He was a good sport about it. He didn't cause a scene.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got you next time.
Maybe.
Uh-huh.
I was going easy.
Romardo knows we should not risk our lives, but I keep on thinking about millions of this KC instead of 50.
Yeah, I can count to that. That's not a lot.
Right.
A few more drinks show up at the table. Fleeks just kind of downs 2 of them real quick, slides a couple over. You guys want some?
I'll give mine to Chicken Shelly. How many people can come into this?
Into the bar, or are you still talking about Fireball? Because it's
Yeah, the
guys,
fire
it's
thing.
don't
Yeah.
it's not. If you guys die, I hate to be blunt, but the rebellion has wasted time and effort, on you. Not to be rude, but it sounds like Z. You, she did a lot to find you guys, I guess.
Um, so, is there any better missions than 50?
Right now, that's what I got. It's just a quick in and out. It's a guy who he owes some debt. He's been gambling a little bit too much. Just get his name, find out where he's at, bring it back to me, and don't worry about the mess. It's easy.
Romardo's just kind of like staring at the table, just like drumming his finger, and he's just kind of muttering like,
The
"Fireball,
the the
fireball."
the big TV comms kind of flashes up. Reports already that the rebels have dropped out of the Fireball tournament.
I don't like that.
Fleek's like real quick turns the channel to like old previous Fireball, and breaking news: the rebels have dropped out. Seems like the champion got too drunk, and like she flips over to a different channel. The breaking news has apparently stopped at channel number 3. So
How much money would have the rebellion got from Fireball?
none. It's sometimes people don't even win. That's the thing. Sometimes everyone dies.
Oh,
It's absolutely not worth it whatsoever.
hmm.
But I mean, who knows? You guys do this small job for me, and I mean, the tournament's tomorrow. You guys don't know the rules. You guys, it makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. Is all. I'm not trying to be rude. I'm just trying to. I don't want you guys to die. You seem like good guys.
I mean, maybe we bang out these Mission of Dorothy night.
Yeah,
We watch some Fireball and figure out the rules, and we talk about it in the morning.
sure. There are
Sounds
some,
like you just have to survive.
and I mean, you also there's enemy teams. They're going to be throwing the fireballs at you.
Ramard is like on his comms watch, like pulling up footage of like Fireball games. to
Oh,
watch.
absolutely. It literally is dodgeball where the arena falls apart, but if you get hit by a dodgeball, you're not just out. You're like hitting with a cannonball. They like project themselves. They have their own individual rockets. It is the most brutal game of Fireball you've ever seen. There's even like special names for people who die just getting hit by the fireball, not even falling in the lava.
How much trauma fluids do people usually have to go into Fireball?
The body's worth.
Oh, I don't know.
No, that
I
it's
only
a
have like I don't have a lot of health.
right. That's a weird way to put it, but yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
uh,
You only
could,
get one of these.
Could those like uh, RO squad do it?
I mean, they're usually up for the test. They do a little bit more serious missions.
But
They're out
they
there
seem pretty strong.
dropping. Yeah, they're out there dropping. Communication lines between Helmtrex corporations. So I mean, they're typically doing more important stuff.
All right. Well, I was just gonna see the. I don't know if we could do Fireball, guys. I don't want to die yet. But
Maybe
I
not.
believe
Maybe not.
Yeah.
No.
We need.
And I mean,
maybe.
Ramard's watching games. He's like, "Oh my god, everybody did die in this one."
The door of Fleeks gets kicked open, and Yurts goes, "What happened to our team?" Hey guys, I told you Fleeks is the place. Fleeks, you were supposed to be their host. what? And he like looks over and sees the trauma fluid and the champion like in the corner, and he's like, "Oh my god. Come on, Fleeks." He like grabs her by the shoulder and like is massaging his eyebrows. He goes, "Hey, I have an idea. You see these guys? They're I'm sponsoring them in your bounties. I sent you that over. I don't know if you got that yet. What if?" And she just like pushes them away. Like, I told them they shouldn't do it.
You see? He wants us to play Fireball.
Yeah. I got roasted peanuts.
Hey, and I'll tell you what, I'll make you guys some custom stuff, man. Like whatever. I'm thinking big, bold, Yurts hurts. And he like officially blanks on all of your guys' names. And he goes, Tim. And he points at the Kraken right on top. Oh, that wasn't. It was like a guardian.
The Kraken takes the roasted peanuts and goes under the table.
He goes, "Okay, bad start. It's okay. I'm working on it. What would be a better title?"
I think the only thing that would clear him up is if you give him a jetpack.
Let's take a personal mobility.
Yeah, you want the pack? I'll slap my name on one of those. Sure. I mean, it's going to cost me a pretty penny from Armin. You'll have to take a percentage of the winnings, but yeah.
Wait,
This
how
is a
much
great
does a
idea.
jetpack cost?
It costs somewhere between. I mean, it just depends on what the whole pack. It's going to run you about 15,000. But I mean, if you're looking for just boots, but I mean, I also have my pricing fee, my sponsorship fees. It's gonna, all together about 23%. And that's me putting in the friend discounts because Yurts hurts and Yurts hurts likes your hurts. You know what I mean? So he slides a business card onto the table. He goes, "I don't always manage people, but when I do, I manage the best."
I mean, he did give us a bunch of free stuff.
But Yeek says it breaks.
Free. He puts in quotation marks.
It breaks later on.
Huh?
Yeek said it breaks.
No. It'll be fine. I'll put my personal touch to it.
Kraken looks at the Yeeks. That's what you said. The free stuff breaks.
It does. Fleeks is just like downing drinks. She goes, "I am just putting it out there. Bad idea. Take my job. Just be happy with 50. We'll get, some more going later. It's an easy job. I just don't want you guys to be here and die right away. It makes no sense." You're like leans onto the table, just like starry-eyed looking into Fleek's eyes. And goes, "That shade of black that covers your whole eye is beautiful. What's not beautiful is not being rich on your first day on the planet." Right? What an opportunity this is for you guys.
It speaks to my illogical side.
That's what I like to hear. Because you know what? You know what hurts the most?
Words.
Yurts?
Not yurting the hurts on the guys who really need the hurts. Because Yurts is here to hurt. And this whole tournament is about what, guys? Hurting people. Slides over a second card just in case, because no one picked up the first one. And he goes, "It's right there in the title. Yurts."
I don't know if we can survive the fireball.
He brings up a point. We have not adapted to space well yet.
I get it. I'm just telling you, the fireballs don't hurt that bad. And he like instinctively has like moved one of his eyebrows, the only one that's not perfectly in shape. And he goes, I mean, it does ring your bell for a minute, and you do kind of maybe lose consciousness if you crash into something and then it's still pushing, because it just keeps going. But once you're back in it, you're in it. You're fine again. It's a piece of cake.
Lava really hurts.
Oh, a personal mobility suit, a good one, will get you. Even if you fail, you just out of the lava. It's a piece of cake.
That's what I mean. So maybe you'll give us some of those, and we save the rebellion.
How about this? I can get you guys one pack, one stick suit, and a pair of boots. I can do that. And once again, that's going to go into the manager's fee, which is the 23%. And then you factor in my personal fees for like buying the equipment, custom making it to fit you guys. That does round that up to about 30%. But I'm willing to knock that down to a clean 29% if, once again, double sponsors on everything. How's that sound?
29 is only like one before 30.
Right, exactly. And that's cut off the top. It's just right from you win, goes to me. It's like you never even saw it.
You first said 23.
I did. But I'm
then,
factoring in.
And then you said more.
Uh-huh.
So.
Yeah. No, I hear you. And so 29 is not the figure we want, right?
Something in my mind saying no.
Okay.
I don't understand why.
Is it the double logoing? Because I can sing.
No,
the logo.
it's the number.
It's the
It's
exact
the number.
29 number. That's really.
It's not good.
It's because it's not round. We can round that to 30, and that would really,
No.
I think.
No.
Okay.
30's not right.
Okay. You're looking for like a lower round number.
Yeah.
The
Mine
20
hurts, but I know 30's not right.
Right. So let's do 28 because that 8 does actually have 2 rounds in it. It goes round
it's
on
not
the
close
top.
To 23. I think 20.
You're thinking 20. I was thinking 29. Let's meet somewhere in the middle. How's that
I think
sound?
it was 20. 20's good.
He thinks 20. I get it. I really do.
The
How
Kraken
about
gets out from underneath the table with the roasted peanuts in hand.
under the table? Okay, we're hitting a point.
Rars is watching the fucking bargains.
The Kraken's gonna haggle and intimidate.
I was gonna say we're hitting a point. We're gonna need a skill check here.
So I'm proficient in haggle and intimidating. So is that 4 dice?
That's 4 dice, sir.
All right. He's eating roasted peanuts because that's the reward.
Yurts is doing his best mental gymnastics right now. He's like, hey, 25. I get it. 25 isn't really where we're looking. I did like that 23 that we were at.
We got 7, 6, 6, and a wood.
Okay. So what do you say as interrupt me whenever you want? And he's like, 25, I get it. That's not what you want. 23 was our original.
20.
20's really gotten me pretty hard. 20%, I think, is a fair deal. I think we drink to that. Here we go. And he has his hand way up in the air.
Are we even doing this? I just got 20.
And he slams
got the number I wanted.
His handshake in front of you. 20's fine with me.
Wait, I just knew the 30 and 28 and 29 was wrong.
Yeah, it sounds like we got a deal, am I right? And he flips his hand over crisscross and he hands his hand over to you, Rimardo, 20. I mean, you can't get an agent for a better price than that. I'm telling you guys.
He's dumbfounded at the math that he witnessed the Kraken do there, so he just shakes his hands.
Yeah, this guy's speechless again. We got to work on our social skills. It's a big marketing thing. Yeah, deal.
But I got the right. I think.
Okay. So sounds like we got some new Fireball champions. Once we shake those hands, we haven't shook those hands yet. Let's get that contract.
Do we want to do this? Because I'm afraid I'll die.
I think
I just
we
knew
do.
20 was bad. I just knew 30 was bad.
I think that's
Remy.
what we want. Yeah.
I'm not talking to you right now.
Oh, okay.
Remy.
I mean, I am a little afraid we're going to die too.
Yeah. I'm afraid I'm gonna die. I just knew 30 was bad. I don't know why I know numbers now.
I don't want to
No,
butt
no,
in.
there
Am
was
I
a
in this
disc-
huddle? Am I supposed to step away from
you're
I wasn't
drink
sure
a
if I was
smile drink.
managering yet because we came up with the 20. Like
No.
it seemed like I'll step back. I'll grab a drink. You guys get to me when you're ready. It's all
Remy,
right. 20%.
How do I know numbers? How do I
Or
know
they just got Shelly like tucked up in his armpit so Shelly can be at like eye level for the conversation as well.
Oh, Shelly's got words to say if you're pulling him up.
Yeah, and he's just like, I mean, you practiced hard on your numbers.
Yeah, it's weird. I just knew it wasn't. It was too much for.
No, that was a ridiculous amount.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey guys,
I just
guys,
think
quick
you got a
question.
jetpack.
What if we
Yes.
all get backup bodies? We take this deal. We go out there, maybe die, we maybe not die. We get a lot of KC. If we don't
Who's
die,
talking?
sounds like
Who's talking?
Shelly. That would be Chicken
Oh.
Shelly.
Backup body.
Backup bodies. There's no downside, right? It's just backup
What
body.
the fuck? I'm still confused about things that exist and don't exist. What the fuck is a backup body?
I don't know. I just assume they're so smart. There's got to be a thing called backup bodies, right?
Someone give Barnaby's the smartest guy to know. Is there
Pulling up the
backup
comms.
Yep.
Yeah, we gotta call Barnaby.
Barnaby, is there backup buddies?
Oh well, hey guys. I heard you guys are having a rowdy drink. Have one for me. Kraken, let loose, man. Come on. Have one for me. So backup bodies. I'm looking it up. I heard Chicken Shelly say something. Sorry. I know you don't like to be called Chicken Shelly. We talked about it. Shelly. I'm looking into it. I heard him talking about it. I'm sorry. I heard it talking. That sounds even worse. I heard Shelly talking about it. It's a thing that could happen. You got to start splicing at a certain point, and they told us that's dangerous. So
I think it's too dangerous right
can I vote on the fireball no fireball thing?
now. Yeah.
I think it's a terrible idea.
All right. I'm out.
I didn't want to be a swing vote guy. I just wanted to have my input.
We were one person before.
We were. It was pretty cool. I sometimes I miss the companionship, but I am really finding a fun happiness in this isolation bit as well.
Well, you can always come out with us. Barney.
Oh yeah, I'm sure I could. It's probably plenty to write down in the scout book out there.
You can have a whole big couple, but Barnaby says no. I can't do it.
Okay, I didn't want to be the swing vote. Sorry, I didn't want to be the
He's the voice of reason.
Yurts comes back at this point. He goes, I've drank about it. 20% hurts. It hurts me. It hurts the yurts. But I'm okay with it. At this, I've come to realize 20's fine. 20's a good point. Yeah.
We can't do it.
Oh.
We'll take the 50 KC job. Is that okay, Remy?
Yeah, I mean, our other manager has spoken. Barnaby is the voice of reason.
Fleeks is like dropped down to a knee, hands over his, Yurts. Face in his knees, hands covering his face, like, oh, I put so much money on that. Oh. It's okay. We bounce. We bounce right back.
Maybe when we're better.
Yeah. That would be a whole nother cycle. But I'll be ready. That 20% might come up by then, inflation. But we'll talk about it then. But if you need a manager for these small jobs, Fleeks is good. Fleeks, don't give me that look. She's good. But
We need to do a training montage where we get good at fireball before we go.
Right. Yeah, no,
Fleeks,
100%.
how much do you get out of our bounty?
She just looks over. She goes, I'm middleman. It depends on the other guys. But I know you want to ask who they are. I can't. That's kind of what I do. Is I'm the secret keeper. I'm the middle person. I can't really tell you what I get.
But we get 50.
It's not. I can't really give you the number on that.
You
Not
said
true.
50 KC.
You do. Yeah, that's how much you get for this specific job. Yeah.
Um,
Yurts looks over, and goes, "No numbers. There's no set deal. Just saying."
we're gonna die in a fireball if we go.
There's the chance. Yeah. But
I don't-
glory. You know what I mean? If you don't have
No.
glory, you don't got guts. And if you don't got guts, you don't get hurt.
I trust Barnaby.
I get it. Hey, local. That's good.
I'm
It's
gonna go
good to
take
stay
my
local.
roasted peanuts and go sit down.
Good luck. I roasted peanuts, baby. The cape looks good, man. The cape looks really good as you walk away.
He's once he's made up his mind, you can't talk him out of it. And then remember, I was gonna turn to Fleeks and be like, "So tell us who you needed to spy on."
So there's a guy. I don't even know what species he is, but he's at the Helmtrex casino. He owes somebody a lot of money, and he paid in counterfeit. That's all I got.
Oh.
Once again, you guys don't have to, hurt him. Don't gotta rough him up. We just want the information. I pass it along to my supplier, and we're done. In and out.
we just need to find out his name.
Yeah, name. Find out where he's at. I'm saying he a lot. It could be anybody. I'm not really sure.
Them, they.
Right. It. I like it. So, yeah, find the mark. And you know what? With the Fireball tournament going on, my best guess, they're going to be back at the casino. They're going to be making bets. It's a pretty big distraction. Might be good.
Do we have like a besides just counterfeit? Do we know what counterfeit KC looks like? The Kraken brings an empty roasted peanuts bowl back to the counter.
Fleeks goes, "Hey, you know what? I can get you some counterfeit by tomorrow. I'm sure my suppliers have some."
Also, do you have a picture of this guy?
We got
Description?
nothing.
Some way we'll know. How we'll know who he is.
The mark went third party. Ended up getting the KC from a loan shark, who that loan shark ended up, strangely enough, losing a little bit of memory in a fight. And they just know it's loose money, loose KCs out there. So they want it back.
So it's just a guy at the casino. Okay.
A mark. It's a mark. We don't really know, who.
Do like what goes on in a casino?
I mean, there's some betting going on. Once again, Fireball's going to be going on. People are going to be throwing off bets like crazy. Much like you, there's some drinking going on. But I mean,
Do you know where the KC, like the bad bets were coming from?
well, the marks seem to have lost their money on dots. You guys probably don't know about dots. It's a pretty popular game around here. I don't get it. You stare at dots, they change colors, they move, people start screaming, people start crying. I don't really get it.
Yeah, I don't either.
Yeah. But the mark loves them. That's where they spent. Once again, I can't tell you the exact numbers, but a lot of KC on dots. So
So you need to find that dots high roller.
could be.
I mean, that helps. That narrows it down.
That's pretty much all I got. But mean-
It's a starting point, anyways.
50K is 50K. You guys get the job done. Money's you know the KC's in the vault, so
I said, what did you think, Chicken Shelly?
I wanted the big money.
What does K mean?
Carillium. It's kind of
Oh.
like a currency, and then
Oh, I
credits
thought you
is like the digital version of it. So.
said 50K.
Oh, yep, 1,000. That's 1,000. I'm sorry, that could be confusing. Yeah.
I'm not. That's what I thought for a second too. It was like, oh, this is very.
Oh, is that more than just 50?
Yeah, it's 50. But you're also gonna multiply that. You know,
What?
are you good with multiplication? Should I be breaking this down to you?
No, not to me.
It's you can buy yourself a very small personal like space, ship for that amount of money. It's good money.
Whoa, I thought it was just 50.
No. It's 50,000.
That better remain.
Is better.
Okay. All right. Can I have some more roasted peanuts?
Yeah, absolutely. we also have real food if you want. It's not always the best. I put the peanuts out because no one really eats them. So if you want something better, we've got better. But we'll get you roasted peanuts.
Thank you.
The night kind of gets a little wild, and day kind of breaks, and she comes up. She goes, "This is what we got for the fake KC going around." She slides you the counterfeits, and it looks the same. It's just a tiny little block of data on a small little chip. And she goes, "This is how you'll catch the difference. If you trade it with a partner," and she kind of tosses you the counterfeit and taps it on your comms, it comes up just fine. And then she goes, "You try to do it with a business." She walks over to her droid who like controls the payments, and it flags up counterfeit. So
We just can't do anything official with it.
that's right.
Okay. Let's go take out some dots.
All right. Well, hey, good luck to you guys. Remember, it's legal to be part of the rebellion, but if you don't say it, nobody knows. It's probably the best. And with that, Yurts, in the wee hours of the morning, is still arguing with someone like, "They never shook my hand. It's not a deal. If my bet doesn't count because the deal never." As the city starts to open up, and the party heads towards what you guys are looking for, a casino and a game of dots, and a scumbag using counterfeit KC. That is where we'll stop for the night.
Dun, dun, dun.
Could Kraken go get his adjusted armor?
Absolutely. That,
Sir retcon that because he is just wearing a cape.
a cape and your undies. Don't
Yep.
forget. It's been an odd sight for most. Yeah, you know what? We'll pick up with that because things will possibly happen with Armin. So we'll pick up with that next week. How's that sound?
Nice.
Okay.
Find a counterfeit.
Yeah, here we go. This has been date night. I couldn't quite trick the players into possibly dying in session number 7. I tried my best.
I
Session
really
number-
wanted to, but then
was-
I looked at my base health
Yeah.
and RO's base health.
I tried my best with luring you guys with the fleet ships and how much they cost. I tried my best. Anyways, people who clearly outsmarted me today was Nate, who played the Kraken.
I know numbers and I know things weren't right, but I don't know why.
Ian, who played Rimardo.
I will play Fireball. Just for Mario needs a little bit of he's a little training.
Yep.
He's get better with the mobility suit. He's get a bit stronger.
Yeah. Maybe next cycle. Maybe next cycle. As long as, you
It's
know,
always next cycle.
the rebellion isn't squashed by then. And last but not least, we have Shefa, who played Sheva.
Thanks for having me. It's nice.
All right. This has been Date Night. We will catch you guys next week. Shmiya.